season.
Even in the best of economic times, the owners of small businesses face a number of unique challenges that large companies don't. That's why more small businesses fail than succeed. But despite our current recession, some Valley businesses are managing to defy the odds. They're even expanding. Eyewitness News reporter Allison McCarthy is live at Maryland Parkway and Twain with more on the story. Allison.
Yes, Gary, you can call it a sign of the times. If you look over my shoulder here, going out of business signs like this banner here are popping up at a growing number of locations around the valley as hard economic times fall on businesses, both small and large. And yet some companies, as you said, aren't just surviving this recession, they're thriving. Apparently, no one's told the owners of Southern Nevada Harley Davidson that we're in the middle of a recession. The company is celebrating the grand opening of a second Las Vegas location, Red Rock Harley Davidson on Rainbow near Sahara.
People are addicted to Harley Davidson. It's not just buying the motorcycle, it's the lifestyle.
And if that just sounds like a sales pitch, ask the customers who are buying the product.
It's just the open feel, the wind in your hair, and you just kind of zero everything else out, and you're into the moment.
Economic analysts agree companies with niche products and services, or which sell to a higher-end clientele, should weather our recession better than others. A recent survey by the National SBA, Small Business Administration, shows 70% of all small businesses have been adversely affected by the nation's current credit crunch. Lending sources to start up, expand, or just survive by refinancing debt are sparse and even tougher to get.
Big companies are also facing those same challenges, but they've got deeper pockets to deal with them.
Whether big or small, analysts say the businesses that survive this recession will be those who had sound plans in place before the economic troubles began, or can take advantage of a competitor's weaker market position.
This is a great time to acquire other businesses because they're so happy that you're just taking on their workforce. You don't have to pay them for the company. Oh, wow. Is that a scary thing?
I guess it depends on which side of the negotiation you're on. In other words, survival of the fittest, not necessarily the biggest. Now, business analysts also say that initial reaction to hunker down and weather out the economic storm can actually work against a company. A lot of companies pull back on their advertising dollars at this time, but let's say you're the only one out there advertising. Your consumers are hearing your message loud and clear in an uncluttered open space out there, Gary.
Yeah, well, uncluttered next week after the election's over, I guess. How about small business loans?
You're right. Good point.
How are they being affected by the credit crunch?
Well, unfortunately, the news there is worse than expected, according to the SBA. Nationwide loan volume decreased by about 30% this last fiscal year. Here in Southern Nevada, that number of SBA loans dropped by even more, 35%. Gary?
All right.